So, have you seen the Coachella lineup?
I have.
Thoughts?
I mean, I'm glad we went when we went, basically.
I think it's disappointing, I can't even lie.
And I'm also sad that I had tickets the year that Beyonce went and I sold them.
That was a massive L on your part.
Yeah,
can't
I
even lie
really
to you.
fumbled that one.
This lineup is like... Do you know what? I can't even lie though. Lana Del Rey, she's giving Coachella.
It is, yeah. I feel like they've hit their audience really, haven't they?
It's mad chilled. Like, it's not like mosh pit vibes.
But it wasn't when we went.
Yeah, so that's why Lana's perfect. I just think Doja Cat could be good.
I just feel like there's nobody here that I would be like dying to see.
I'm not screaming to
for
run
the
to see
for the
these people.
price as well.
How much is the price now? Do you know?
I think it's still around like $350 for like the standard.
For the weekend?
Yeah. And then obviously the VIP is like
500 or something.
I think it's probably more than that.
I think spending $500 on $500 on a trip like that, once you calculate up everything, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Well, we spent a crazy amount.
I
We
think
really did.
if I'm guestimating what we spent on that trip,
I never thought about it.
I'm gonna get
I don't want
just
to
for that
think about
weekend,
it.
or do you think for the whole trip to LA?
For the whole weekend, for the Coachella weekend.
Coachella weekend, we easily spent to combined, I'd say $3,000 to $4,000,
Yeah, 100%.
and that's absolutely insanity for 3 days.
I mean, we spent a couple hundred on that lemonade.
The lemonade
That damn lemonade.
lives rent free.
I mean, that was my favorite Coachella moment, probably the lemonade.
Oh my god,
Because that was so good.
it was delightful.
But I think like we kind of fumbled when we went. We didn't organize it. We were a bit of a mess.
Should we start at the top? Should we
Yeah.
explain the whole day?
Let's go to the
whole
beginning.
thing? So guys, welcome back to another podcast. This is Our Sweet Life with Ashlee.
And Helena.
And today we're going to be talking about, is Coachella actually worth it? Which you probably can guess already that it's probably not.
For context, we've been once.
Yeah, we went once.
So-
what year did we go?
2022.
So we went 2 years ago.
And I think I had tickets 2017 or 18, whatever year Beyonce was there, which I didn't end up going to that one.
And why did you sell your tickets?
I went to Bali with my mans.
That's her man. She gonna stick beside him.
I slightly think he probably didn't want me to go. So he was like, babe, let's go to Bali, sell your tickets and use the cash. And then I
Stop.
was probably like, okay. So
They've won another time of a man ruining
I
it.
know.
Ruining it.
I'm like, Beyonce, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Right, so let's start at the top. Tickets. How hard were they to get? Because you got the tickets and I was just like in the back, like, yeah, buy
I
mine.
feel like you were in the back until like we got there and you were like, okay, what's going on? What are we doing? Because I was just like, we're going to Coachella. You're like, I'm in. I was like, here's the hotel. You're like, I'm in. And then like we got there and it was kind of like, what are we doing?
One thing about me is I'm going to come for something fun.
Yeah.
And I'm going to worry about the cash and I'm going to worry about the plans later.
It's because it was split up as well. So it's kind of like girl mathing. Like we bought the tickets.
Girl mathed.
And then like we paid it in installments. So that was fine. And then we booked the hotel like months before. So then that was fine.
Installments is free.
Yeah, it was basically free.
So we went
pretty
to
much.
Coachella. So let's X that price off the list.
And we got in VIP. So we
VIP?
definitely got a
Oh God,
bargain.
wait, no, we have to explain that. Wait, before we can explain that, let's explain our good friend Nadia.
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 Nadia joined us and it would have been the same experience without Nadia, to be honest.
So we say our good friend Nadia. We met Nadia at Coachella.
I think we still need to go back. So yeah, we got the tickets paid. We got standard tickets. We paid the price, done. Booked the hotel months before, which already was crazy expensive. Just for the weekend, it was like $2,000 or something. And it was a nice hotel, but like it was still crazy.
We stayed at, where did we stay?
The Colony Palms.
The Colony Palm, another tale to tell.
It was a nice hotel, but yeah, exactly. Ugh. And also it was quite far, so we had to drive there every day. Like, and there was a bus. We got bus tickets. We didn't even use them.
We got bus tickets. We didn't use them because we got a Jeep.
Yeah, we wanted to arrive in style.
Basically, what you guys need to know about Coachella is that we came to live life.
I feel like we could have lived more life. Though.
We came to put it on the Amex.
Yeah, we did. You have to.
And show up and show out.
Yeah, especially with the fits as well, because that was stressful.
But we didn't eat. One thing we didn't know is that, so Coachella, this is something everyone needs to know if they're going. Week 1 is for celebrities and influencers. Yeah. Week 2 is for music. So if you're coming to show up, to see some influencers, see some celebrities, you need to go week 1.
Yeah.
We didn't do that.
But we fumbled because it was my birthday. So sorry that I was born the last week of
So
April.
like all the influencer events are at week 1. There's like the Revolve Fest. There's all these extras that you can, I don't even know. I think you have to be invited to go to these things. So you can't just
I don't
rock
know if
up.
everything is invite. Maybe it is. I don't know actually.
We did get to go to Soho Desert.
We did. Oh, I love that. That was really good.
Soho Desert was so good. Soho Desert was better than Coachella.
Yeah, I agree with that. Actually, I mean, yeah, it was a bit of a fumble on the last night,
Well,
wasn't it?
so for context, Soho Desert is basically an additional festival that runs alongside Coachella. So they have these other little mini like festivals that are running alongside Coachella in like other areas. Basically, like what is it, like 10-15 minute drive from the main festival?
Yeah, and that one's hosted by like Soho House.
Yeah, so it's called Soho Desert. You pay, how much do you pay?
We paid like $100.
I think it was $100 you pay for your
each.
ticket.
And you have to be a member or friends with the
Yeah,
member.
so we had a friend who got us in because you weren't a member at the time of Soho House. Elevated since, huh?
I have.
And you got unlimited food.
Yeah, that was good. It was like proper
Was
chef
the drink
as well.
free? The drinks were free too, right? Yeah,
I
it was
can't
free.
remember paying for a drink.
We didn't pay for drinks. We got Patron cocktails from the Patron stand for free. There was free food. There was free
good.
gifts. Everything was good.
There was performers.
Gal like Erykah Badu was this far from me.
DJing, yeah.
DJing.
Yeah.
It was better than Coachella, I think. It was like a private Coachella.
What was your like highlight of performances from
Oh,
our
Giveon
year?
for sure.
Yeah. See, I left and went to Snow Allegra.
Giveon was up there with his wine. Just
Yeah, it was
singing
good. I think that was a proper vibe because it was like in the sun. We were sat down. Everyone was kind of like chilling.
Yeah, I think that was
nice.
a vibe. That was probably the best performance for me.
Who else did you see?
Who else did I see?
Because we kind of went our separate ways.
Oh no, you came back after that. You went after that for, was it Snow Allegra?
Snow Allegra and then Big Sean, and then I came back.
And then you came back, and then I saw Billie Eilish. No, that was a different day actually.
Yeah,
we
that was a
saw
different
Harry
day.
Styles in the distance. Megan Thee
I was
Stallion was
sad
alright.
that Kanye wasn't there.
Yeah, Kanye
that would've
bailed
been
last
good.
minute. Megan Thee Stallion was good, but the thing about Megan Thee Stallion, I realized. I think this is just a me thing. Like, I know her like big tunes,
Me
but like I
too.
don't know her album.
Yeah,
and
me
she was out
too.
here performing the album.
Yeah, we didn't know what was going on.
But she was a good performer.
I think we were also tired by then. It was like the night.
girl.
And we had that stupid locker. Do you remember the locker? We bought, so the drinks are really expensive. So we bought like smuggled in alcohol in
Wait,
like,
let's rewind. Drinks are not really expensive. Drinks are extortionate because it was $50 for 2 drinks.
and you have to drink them inside the pen. So you can't leave
or
this like
let's
pen.
add that to cart.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
basically, because Coachella is open to people under 21 in America who can't drink, there's a drinking pen. So they put all the drinkers in this little pen, and we're like farmed
Pig pen.
together, and there's nothing going on in
You
there
can't
but
leave.
boozing, and you can't take your booze out of the tent.
Yeah, so we're going to bring our own. So we had like little mini cream bottles and brushes with like alcohol in it.
Yeah, we snuck our own
That was a
alcohol
good time.
in. But then the problem
that
was that we had to keep
stupid
going
locker.
back to the locker to get stuff. And Coachella is massive,
It's
guys.
so big.
It's massive.
The amount of steps we probably did.
And it was ram jam, thank you, ma'am.
And we had no water. How did we survive? Did we even eat? I don't remember eating
We
there.
did. We had tacos.
Oh, at the VIP. Okay, so we broke into. So should we go
Wait,
back
wait,
to
we
Nadia?
need to explain
Yeah, we're
Nadia.
like, let's go back.
Backtrack.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go back. So we were obviously going to Coachella. We had an extra ticket, which our friend Nadia didn't end up taking because she had her own way in for the VIP. So we ended up selling the ticket, and she came with us, stayed with us. We'd never met her before.
She was Helena's Instagram friend.
Well, she was your Instagram friend
No,
too.
we didn't follow each other on Instagram.
Really?
No, I didn't know her then.
Okay, so I brought a random. I thought you knew her. No. Okay, I bought a random. It turned out she wasn't crazy. She was actually fine.
Yeah.
But yeah, she ended up staying with us. She was a vibe, and she made us break into the VIP section. And usually I'm good with stuff like this.
So
'cause
basically,
I'm good at,
Nadia got a VIP ticket from her boyfriend,
yeah.
situationship, whatever you want to call him at the time. He had got her this VIP ticket. She got her VIP ticket. She was like, cool, you guys are coming into VIP. We were like, Nadia, we're in the Gen Pop. And she was like, no, you're coming in VIP. So she got her wristband, she took it off, she put it in her Prada, and then she threw her
Threw the
Prada
bag
over
over
the
the
fence,
fence.
and we one by one put on the VIP wristband
I was so scared. I was like,
and snuck into VIP. And we all got in.
but we did it multiple times because then we wanted to go out and in, and obviously the toilets are better in the VIP.
Yeah,
the
everything's
food's better
better
in the
in
VIP. So we kind of didn't want to leave.
No. And Nadia was like, oh, the VIP.
Yeah, she was loving it. I mean, I don't blame her. It was great in there. I was like, thank God we broke in. But I was like, if we get caught, we're going to be like on the Coachella like X list for like.
Are we going back?
I would.
It would have to take a really, really good lineup for me to go back.
Yeah.
Like, it'd have
same.
to be unreal.
Like the 2-pack thing they did that time, the 2-pack hologram.
No, I don't want to see a hologram.
Really? See,
No,
I would
it
go.
needs to be a person.
But it was like Snoop Dogg and then the 2-pack hologram. You wouldn't go there for that? That's
Maybe not
epic.
2-pack, but
Well, I wouldn't go again for it, but somebody else. I don't know.
it depends who
I'd
it
go
is.
for.
It depends who it is. And like, I don't know if I want to pay. Like, I just think it's a lot of money.
It is. You have to do VIP, I feel like.
Yeah, I could never go back and be Gen Pop.
And you couldn't do, like, camping is a definite no.
Camping? Are you crazy?
Yeah, camping is
There's
a
no
no.
way I've never camped in my life.
I feel like we missed, like, a lot of the performances as well. Like, we missed a lot of the
Well, we got there
main
late
artists.
every day somehow. Even though we got up at
Yeah.
like 8 a.m., we're still getting there at like 3.
Yeah, we got there so late.
Right, so we've got Nadia now. We're sneaking into VIP. We're drinking $20 lemonades. We think
And it
we're
wasn't
living
even
life.
alcoholic spike lemonade. It was like
No.
actual.
The lemonade was sensational.
It was so. I think about it.
It
It's
was
my
thir-
Roman Empire.
It was $13.
It actually.
Your Roman Empire is the lemonade at Coachella. That's crazy.
I even think I googled like a few months ago, like what the company was and like how I can find it.
I can never find
And I
it.
also looked up the recipe for it as well.
Now you're obsessed. Nadia forced this guy to give up the last lemonade at the lemonade stand for Helena because it was her birthday.
I mean, that was very sweet.
It was good times. All right, so what else happened? So the lineup was reasonable. However, okay, so this is one thing I think super important to highlight. As people that have been, like, we're from the UK, we've been to a lot of festivals in Europe and in the UK. The crowd in the UK is different. There's a lot of energy. Everyone's shouting, everyone's screaming, everyone's pushing, everyone's like singing along. Like, we give it our all. In America, no one ain't giving it no all.
Yeah, but this is like a thing on TikTok, how like
just
the
like,
differences. But I also think it's because they're like smoking weed, so that's
'cause
why they're all
everyone
high.
is high
They're
as a kite.
Yeah,
Everyone is
that's
high as a
why.
kite. And they're just like not giving it.
No, they're not.
Even down to the point where I lost my weed and 3 people offered me free weed.
Oh,
They were just
yeah,
giving it out
remember
like it was
that.
water.
Yeah.
Like it was a joke.
But you also missed Big Sean, and that was probably like the one they were mosh pitting in that.
So that was like the lively ones. I missed that
Yeah,
one.
because I think his music is a bit more.
Yeah.
I'd rather go to like an R&B thing,
Do you know what I want to go? That Loves and Friends in Vegas. Oh, looks amazing.
but I also think impossible because have you not seen everybody's running from like one stage to the other because there's so many acts and you can't get to them on time.
I think that it's crazy how many acts that there actually are for that festival. Yeah. Isn't there like Backstreet Boys?
Backstreet or NSYNC, I think. Janet Jackson, like everyone. JoJo.
Why is Janet coming to
don't know
perform?
what she's doing.
She just like didn't she just get like a lump sum
Yeah,
because
she
like her and her baby daddy like peace out and he like
Yeah.
gave her like zillions of dollars.
Yeah.
What does she need to be
I
on
don't
stage
know why
for?
she's getting up to work, to be honest.
If I was these women, I wouldn't be getting up to work.
Yeah, no.
Like, lay me down.
Definitely not in Vegas. No way.
Absolutely not. Do you know who's performing at Coachella that I would have actually liked to see? Tinashe. Yeah, like Tinashe's back. She's trying to make fetch happen.
I love Tinashe, but I'm also like, hun, I don't know. I think it's been a few years since we've had a good, catchy song. I was thinking of, I love you.
I was just thinking that way.
Yeah, it's been a while. It's kind of like, Who
Yeah.
else we got then?
Thames, love to see her. She's just great.
Yeah.
You don't seem sold on that.
No, I wouldn't go
Burna
specifically
Boy,
for
Burna
that.
Boy. I wouldn't go specifically for her, but I do think she'd be a great performer. Burna Boy would be great. It's going to be great.
I think people just go for the vibe, don't they? Because it's Coachella,
I'm
it's
just
like
here for
kind
the
of cool.
vibes. Yeah, I think that's the problem, isn't it? People go to Coachella because it looks cool.
Tyler's on here. I didn't know that.
Yeah, Tyler's going to be good, I think.
Peggy Goo, our gal Pegs.
Oh, see, this is the thing. I saw Peggy Goo was there and I was disappointed because we saw her in New York and it was just giving low energy.
wasn't
It
good.
wasn't great.
Yeah. But maybe that was kind of a different vibe because it was like fashion week, so maybe she was a bit more chilled then.
Maybe. I need better from you, Goo.
Yeah, I don't love it.
Back to the actual trip.
Yeah.
So renting a car, yes or no?
Yes, 100%.
I think it's worth it renting a car, but then someone has to be designated driver. That's the
only
thing. Driving in America is scary too. We got stopped by the feds.
Oh yeah.
You can get a bus, you can get the party bus there and the party bus back, which on the way back must be absolute hell. We drove, so one day someone has to be designated driver, not me, because I don't drive. So Hals and Nadia took it in turns. Hotel wise, so obviously if you want to camp, be my guest, but we stayed in a hotel. Colony Palm, friends, expensive. Think expensive.
And for no reason.
Spring, where is it? Flipping
Palm Springs.
Palm Springs. Like everything is giving Palm Springs.
It was.
We're living the Palm Spring vibe.
We were.
It was £1,500 for that
I
hotel.
think it was more than
for
that.
3 nights.
Was that like $2,000?
No, I think it was like 1.5 in pounds plus
Yeah.
tax. So it was flipping expensive.
And we paid for valet.
And we really didn't have a choice. Like we had to stay there because by the time we finally
Yeah.
booked somewhere, everywhere else was kind of like sold out.
And that was in advance too.
And we booked in advance, like months in advance. And okay, it was like, and it also, can we just like, the room wasn't even big. And it was two beds in there, 3 of us in there. We were basically sandwiched in. For the price that we spent, you would think we were in a flipping
Nadia was living
holiday
life.
inn.
She got her own bed.
Yeah,
she
Nadia
didn't have
got
a
her own
hotel
bed.
but 2 days before that.
But the crazy part of the whole trip was we actually had a really good time there.
We
The
all
food was
argued, oh, the
good.
dress gate. Should we talk about dress gate?
No, we're not talking about that because I can't. So imagine on the day we're leaving, I'm actually going to skip to this end part to like tell you why the hotel is in my bad books. Because on the day we're leaving, we're packing up our car and the valet is like helping us pack the car. And then he pushes the passenger seat back and then he can't get it to click in. My guy starts banging the seat. Why
Yeah,
does he break
breaks
the
the
car,
car.
please?
That was a whole saga in itself.
He broke the
trying
chair.
to get that cash back.
The valet broke the chair and then what did he even say?
I mean, they were going to pay us, and then it turned into a whole investigation. Then it turned into an
It
insurance.
took 6
thing.
months to get the money
Yeah,
for
it
that
wasn't
chair
good.
back.
And we had to literally go on like TripAdvisor reviews on every single
Hun,
website, Instagram.
We
like,
were slandering them to the internet. We had written about 6 TripAdvisor reviews. We were getting our friends to write TripAdvisor reviews. We were like writing bad reviews on booking.com. We were DMing them. We were commenting on every photo they posted on Instagram. Like we were relentless.
I mean, they came through in the end, so I don't hate them. But
yeah, they
like,
came through because their TripAdvisor review was dropping. And they were like, they're not going to give up.
It was a nice hotel.
Didn't you
I wouldn't
email the
say that
CEO?
again. Yeah, on LinkedIn, I think. I messaged him on LinkedIn. I was like, you need to give us our money back.
How much was it in the end?
Like $300.
It was actually not that expensive. Like,
yeah,
we
but it
could-
wasn't our fault.
But it wasn't the point, yeah. It wasn't the point. The point was that we didn't break the car. The valet did.
It was a whole saga.
That was crazy.
The last day we also argued, the 3 of us, and I was like, I'm going to leave everyone because I'm sick of this.
We argued
We don't
because
typically
I didn't
argue on
want to
trips,
leave.
but like,
We don't argue. It was Nadia.
it wasn't. It was the dress. It was Nadia. It was you. It was everything.
It was because it's all started at Soho Desert. Yeah. We got there and Soho Desert was a vibe. Erykah Badu was about to perform. I was like, why are we leaving this good setup of freeness to run back to Coachella to see someone perform who we didn't even know who he was?
The Weekend, wasn't it?
Was it The Weekend?
Oh, it was her DJ.
No,
friend.
it was some DJ guy that
Oh,
Nadia
right,
knew.
yeah.
I was like,
I mean, I feel like people probably know who he is. We just
I don't even remember his name.
I don't remember his
Fred?
name.
It wasn't Fred again.
It wasn't
so I
Fred
don't even know
again.
how I'm
No,
going there.
it was an African DJ.
What, Afrobeats?
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Or house. I don't know.
I don't know who he was.
Hmm.
Still don't know who he is. And I've no regrets in
You
not
didn't
seeing
care.
him. What I do regret not seeing is Erykah Badu perform live.
Yeah, because then we ended up not seeing anything.
We
It was
saw
like
nothing.
we didn't see The Weeknd, didn't see Erykah Badu, didn't see the DJ, we didn't see anything. We were just like trying to fix my dress for like 2 hours.
Nadia,
and
so
then-
bear in mind Nadia is Italian. She's gorgeous, beautiful Italian lady. Well, she's not actually Italian. She's from
She
Sierra
lives in
Leone
Italy.
originally.
Yeah.
And she grew up in Italy.
Yeah.
So we're in the car trying to get to this event. She's like, "Fuff, I'm culoing" in the car.
That was the funniest thing.
Helena decided that this would be the perfect time for her to put on her birthday dress as we counted down into her birthday moments.
This was the worst dress of my life.
This dress was like getting into the
it
labyrinth
was
maze.
so bad. It comes with a YouTube like instruction tutorial video. That's how like bad it is.
You tried to wear it again recently.
I did.
And it was again a problem.
Yeah, it was a big. It was for the
For
festival.
context, on the screen somewhere we will show you the dress.
It was It's currently on my Depop.
It's for sale.
Yeah, it's actually for
Because
sale.
you hate the dress.
Yeah, I'm done with it. I can't cope anymore. I've literally worn it once, and I'm like, I can't, because it took 2 hours and it was still on wrong, and that was too stressful for me. And I was like half naked. I was like, I'm gonna cry if I don't get this on. I think I did cry.
I think I laid in the back
You were
of the
laying,
car.
yeah.
And I just said nothing for like a solid 15 minutes. I sat in silence because I was enraged.
And they were like, wear the other dress, and I was like, no.
Yeah, she was like crying, and then you were like, "I'm gonna get a taxi back to the hotel because I'm just done with this night." And I was like,
I probably
"No,
just
you're
went to
not.
In-N-Out and sat
No,
there in
you're
my
not.
half
Like, where
dress.
do you even have the Uber app? You're not going anywhere. Like, you drive everywhere. You don't have an Uber app. Like, what the hell is this?"
It was awful.
It was giving dramatic from all of us. We were all brats,
Yeah.
frankly.
And we weren't even drunk.
We were.
Maybe
drunk.
we were a little bit.
No, we were. We've been doing Patron shots.
It was, yeah. I think if I did it again, I would do it more for like the content side of things. Like outfits.
I would only do it if a brand took me.
Yeah, like
I'm
I wouldn't.
not going on my own dime.
Yeah, no. I'd rather go to like somebody's concert rather than like this festival.
Oh, facts, 100%.
But I would go back to Joshua Tree because that was
Joshua
fun.
Tree was a vibe. The only thing I think about Joshua Tree, one, it's kind of scary at the night, because you're literally in the middle of a desert and there's like, wasn't like desert coyotes or something?
It was something. We thought there was like aliens out there.
Like, you thought there was aliens. Like, I don't even believe in aliens.
I was like, this is like near Area 51 for sure.
Is it?
I don't think it is that close.
I'm sure that's like in Arizona.
Yeah, it wasn't that close.
And then, so yeah, I'll do Joshua Tree again. The houses are really cute, but there's just not a lot to do there. You're just literally in the desert enjoying a house.
There's like the park, the national park. People usually go.
Oh yeah,
to
we go on a
there.
hike.
Yeah, that's kind of it.
We didn't really have time for that though.
We don't have time for anything.
No. What about LA on the whole? Like, what's your thoughts on Los Angeles on the whole?
Obviously, I'm a East Coast babe. I don't know. I don't know the gang signs for it, but yeah, I'm an East Coast babe. So like, yeah, LA's like, I like it. I'd go there, but I wouldn't rush there.
I think like every time I go back to California, I like it a little less actually.
You know what I'd go back there for? Those donuts.
The donuts.
Yeah.
There's these
The
donuts,
donuts.
right? Guys, these donuts were sensational. They're from the show You.
Well, they're not actually from the show.
No, that's
You.
how they got famous.
Yeah.
So like I was like to Helena, like when we went to LA, I was like, we have to go to get these donuts because they're like sensational. Like they're in the show You. I just really want to go get them. And did you know about them?
I want to try the peach ones. I only knew about the peach ones.
Okay, so I was kind of, you were kind of just like, yeah, sure. We go now, we get these donuts. Best donuts of my entire life.
They were really good.
I still don't think I've had a donut since that's like matched it.
Really?
No,
Interesting.
no. Donut Times comes in close with the Lotus Biscoff one. But that's straw, and I'm not even really like a fresh strawberry donut kind of gal.
It was good.
But it was amazing.
I would go back. I feel like it is fun. in
I had a
LA.
good time in LA, but I just think that like I love New York a lot more. Like I thought I was gonna love California over New York personally. But I really, because it's got beaches and stuff, and I'm like such a beach babe, but I love New York in comparison. I thought the food in California on the whole was a little bit disappointing. Like, I just think it just wasn't hitting for me.
I think maybe we went when it was also cold because like
it was
Cali's not a
April.
great time. Yeah, April's not the best time.
Well, I
think, like,
assumed because
summer
Coachella
times-
was there, it was at that time
Oh,
of
it was
year.
freezing.
And because everyone walked around Coachella naked, that it was going to be roasting.
But remember at night, people had like the silver like shock jackets, what they blankets, and I was like, why is everybody wearing those like A&E blankets? And then we were freezing.
Yeah, we were cold. I wore a hoodie the next second day.
Yeah.
Like it was cold. And I just think, I don't know about you, but like in my head I had this idea that like California was always hot, but it's actually not.
No.
I went to San Francisco last year as well for a second time.
Remember when we went? It was freezing.
It was cold again.
The
and
wind. I remember the wind. I was just like,
I just think on the whole I found California like, maybe because I've overhyped it, because like it's somewhere that like you watch on TV your whole life. You watch The Hills, you watch like 90210, like all these shows.
I think as a kid it's more fun.
So it's like glamorized to me so much. And then when I got there, like Hollywood Boulevard, who the hell goes there? It's like
it's a
ghost
tourist
town.
trap.
Like it's so, and it's like also like very dangerous to walk around. They advise you not to walk around. Do you know we bumped into a celebrity?
Oh yeah,
Who
that
did we
guy.
bump into? Damn it. A comedian guy.
He's an actor.
Yeah.
Something.
No,
Epps.
I was like, aren't you an actor?
What's his
And he
name?
was like,
Something
yeah.
Epps. Mike Epps.
Mike Epps. We
Yeah.
bumped into Mike Epps.
God,
Cute
people were
photo.
like, how do you not know who he is?
I'm awful with names.
I didn't know
And
who
then
he was.
like, imagine we're shopping in LA. We come out of the shop. We're walking down to another shop, and then Mike X sees us. Here's our accents. Remember, he came over to us and we're like,
Yeah.
"Are y'all English?"
And then he was like, "You don't know who I am." I was like, oh.
I was like, "Yeah, I know who you are. I've seen you in movies."
He basically forced us to take a photo of him.
He was like, "Take a photo." I'm like, "All right, fine." And then he's like, "Where's your car?" And we were like in the car parking lot, and he was like, "Go and get in your car and drive from store to store." He's like, "You don't walk here. It's not safe."
Yeah, it's crazy.
When a man is telling me to go get in my car because it's not safe, I'm getting back in my car. It's not cute.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, I would go back.
I would for the right. I would go back to California for the right thing. I don't know.
Did you go before
Maybe.
we went last year?
Yeah, so I've been to LA twice. I've been to San Diego once, and I've been to San Francisco twice now. Yeah. And I just think, on the whole, like, I'm not running back to California.
I think also we used to go a lot at Christmas as a kid to go stay with my family, and it was always like, I just remember it being really hot. It was just being at the pool and stuff. So I wonder why, like, December times it was always like.
I think maybe we
hot
just
and
had
joyful.
a bad stint of weather probably when we were there.
Have you seen it now? There's like floods.
Yeah,
it's really
I did see
crazy
that. I
at
did
the
see that.
moment.
But the world is coming to an end, so.
Yeah, facts.
Like, mate, and the fentanyl crisis, crazy. I've never seen anything like it. When I went to San Fran, it literally felt like I was in an episode of The Walking Dead.
I saw a girl the other day on TikTok say that how she feels more scared in LA than New York. Like she feels like people in LA, you can't tell that they're crazy, but in New York, you know that some you walk past them, you know they're crazy. Like, but in LA, they could just be normal, and then like they're crazy.
I also think the fact of the matter is that, like, in New York, people walk around. There's lots of people around. There's lots of people on the streets. So, like, if at least, I mean, people might not help you, but at least there's someone around. Like, when you're in LA, we're walking around sometimes. Remember, it was like a ghost town. Like, there was nobody on the streets. So I think if there's no one on the streets, like, obviously, to me, that feels more scary.
Yeah.
Like, when we were in New York, I walked around on my own loads. Like, you'd go off and I'd come meet you somewhere or something. And I didn't feel uneasy or unsafe ever. But like when I was in California, I did feel uneasy. Even in Miami, I felt more safe.
Yeah.
I think California generally does feel a little bit unsafe.
Yeah, it does.
We're not really selling it,
Yeah,
are we?
we're not. We're like, don't go there.
We're like, don't go to California.
No, I would go back. I think it is a cute trip. It's a nice girls' trip. I wouldn't go back to Vegas, but.
Do you know what? Vegas is like really sad for me because the first time I went to Vegas, I had the time of my life. And then when we went, we just had like such bad luck with everything.
I think if you want to party, then yeah.
Also, I just don't think I'm a party gal anymore.
Yeah, exactly. There's
Like,
just no point.
I think you have to be down for the partying, down for the gambling.
Look, I got I got banned from
Oh my God. Come on,
Dre's
Helena.
Beach Club.
Helena got banned from Dre's Beach Club for the rest of her entire life. It's not a California story, but we can add it. Go on, tell him.
I mean, it's not my fault. It's because everybody always says we're like twins.
I mean, it is our fault.
it was kind of your fault.
Not my fault.
Because if you didn't forget your ID, it would have been in there partying up.
So I forgot my ID, and in America, like, you have to have ID, like, it's like ridiculous. So then I was like, cool, I'm gonna go back to the hotel, but like we had these reservations in the evening, and I wasn't gonna make it back to like the club in time. This was Dre's
Beach Club.
Dre's Beach
It's,
Club.
like, ratchet in there.
It was ratchet as hell, and
How dare you ban me? I didn't even want to be there. I literally went to meet my friend.
had friends
I was
in there.
like,
We had
"Man, I'm
friends
not
in there,
bothered
so we
about
were going
this."
to like spend the day with them. Basically, we were on a job, and I was like, "Cool, I'm not gonna bother coming back." So then I'm leaving. As I
had a
leave,
bright idea.
wait, bear in mind, as I leave, it starts to flood outside.
Oh,
It was
yeah.
like pouring torrential rain,
And also, it
in
never
Vegas.
rains in Vegas.
Like we had the worst luck, and then basically Helena calls me and she's like, "Come back. Who was it? Who were we with?"
My friend Omar.
Omar was like, "I'm gonna come outside and I'm gonna bring Helena's ID, and because you two look
in
like
the
twins,
phone, put it in my phone.
I'm gonna give you her phone and you're gonna use her ID to come in."
Yeah, because everybody's always like twins.
I think we need to,
this
like-
is going to be foolproof.
We need to like cut that out now, guys.
What?
We are not twins.
Yeah, we're not at
We're
all.
not sisters. We're not related.
We have
and
to
this
say
is
we're
proof.
sisters though, because people get weird otherwise.
Yeah, people are like, we're lesbians if we don't say we're friends, and we're sisters, which is so weird. But right, anyway, so then I get in the line with Helena's phone and her ID. I give the ID to a different security guard because I'm like, I don't want to give it to the same security guard as before. And then the woman security guard, she's a little biatch, comes over and goes, "That's the ID our friend got in here with a minute ago."
How
And I
did
was
they
like,
know? It was
"What
a
the hell
good
is
like
your
half an
problem?"
hour.
He was like, "This is not you. This is not you." He went off and got his boss. Then his boss comes over, looks at her and is like, "Yeah, so we're not going to give this back to you. Like, someone's going to, the real owner needs to come back and get it." And I was like, "No," I was like, "That's illegal. In England, we don't take people's things." I was like, trying the most
Because
shit.
the thing is, we were of age as well, so it didn't.
We were
even
like,
matter.
we're like ridiculously of age at this point. And then he was like, "Yeah, I can't give you this bag." Like, arguing the toss with the guy, he's like not having it at all. So then I leave because I'm
I was
like,
like, I'm going to stay here before they come and find me.
I don't want to
and
get
kick me out.
arrested. Yeah, they came to try and find you, didn't they?
I think they did, yeah.
And then I left. And then when you went downstairs to leave, what
They
happened?
had my ID hostage, and then he basically got this little like laminated card out and was like reading me my rights. He was like, ma'am, you have committed a misdemeanor. I was like, he's like, if you enter this property again, you will be arrested. I was like, are you crazy? I was like, I'm not even from here. I will not be coming back ever. Yeah, like I even wanted to go back there. It was gross in there.
Yeah,
No
I'm not gonna
offense,
lie. The
but-
casino had carpet. It looked awful.
Yeah, it just wasn't my vibe. Like as much as I like a little day party, that was not it for me.
Do you know what I did like about Vegas and America on the whole? I'm hot in America.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't get the same attention in England as we get in America.
Because English guys are very like stush, like
Do you think that's what it is? In America, like we are getting stares, man. No, but do you know
People
what's
come up and
do you know
just say
what's
you're pretty
actually
and move
crazy
on.
that I realized when we were in Vegas that day when I was by myself? Do you know how many men came over to talk to me? Guess how many of them were English? At least 50%.
really?
Yeah, there was loads of English guys. And when I opened my mouth, they were like, "Swear down." You're
No
English, swear
way.
down. I'm like, yeah, I'm from London, babe. They were shocked.
Oh.
So I don't even know if it's just that when you get out of the country, you just carry. Maybe we just carry ourselves differently.
Yeah,
like we carry
that's
ourselves
actually
with
a fact.
confidence. And
Not
that
even
conf-
common. I think we're probably just more open. Like here, it's kind of like because when I walk, I'm like,
Really?
yeah.
Apparently, I've got a resting bitch face, so I'm
Of
probably
course,
the same.
I don't want anybody to because if you're too open, then you get the weirdos.
I
Sometimes
only
I'd be
get
getting the
weirdos.
weirdos. Yeah. I had the other day.
only
I
get
had one
weirdos.
guy. He was asking me would I rate him out of 10. I was like, oh no. I was like, I don't want to rate you, to be honest.
Oh dear.
I think I gave him a 7. He was really pressing me for the rating.
Was he a 7?
No,
Oh, sad. That was
was.
kind of you though.
I know.
Young
Did you
men.
meet any men at Coachella?
No. Did I?
Tumbleweed.
Oh,
I don't
so.
know. I'm
I
trying
definitely
to
didn't
remember.
get approached at Coachella. No.
You didn't.
I did. I met one guy who said he knew me off Instagram. Remember?
Oh.
And then he was like, "We should link up." And then I got a little scared. People who know me on Instagram and they approach me in real life, if anyone's listening, don't come on too strong.
You want to be like, hey.
No,
Sit
it's
and
kind of
scraps
scary. It's
later.
kind of scary, like because you know more about me than I know about you. I know nothing about you. You're a stranger.
Yeah, but that's just
But to them, I'm
normal.
like their internet bestie, and it's like I don't know who you are, and it can be a little. And also, I am a little bit of a scaredy cat, so like just
a
generally
little bit. You mean like massively?
I'm a massive scaredy cat. So like when people like know who I am, I get like kind of like I'm not even, and I'm saying it's like I'm some sort of celebrity, which I'm not. Like the few times I get recognized, I can get a little bit like, oh, hi, you know, like, all right, so. We're close to wrapping this up. What are your final thoughts on Coachella?
I think it's a good vibe. If you like people in the lineup, definitely go have a little girls trip. Get your money up before you go. Just go to experience. Tick it off the bucket list.
Is Coachella better than a UK festival?
I mean, it's a whole different ball game, though.
But if you had to
If you're going to go
choose.
to Wireless and Coachella, I'd rather go. Someone said to me tomorrow, we'll give you tickets to Wireless or tickets to Coachella.
Glastonbury,
not
amazing.
been to
I've never been to Glastonbury
Glastonbury.
either. But let's just say Glastonbury, amazing lineup, or Coachella, same lineup.
Yeah, but would you want to go to Coachella just to say that you've been? Because I feel
But
like
I feel like for some people,
experience
Coachella is the same thing. So people, not Coachella, sorry, Glastonbury.
Yeah.
Some people go to Glastonbury to say, I've been to
I
Glastonbury.
feel like
it's an
Glastonbury's
experience.
better, probably.
I think the only thing that puts me off Glastonbury is the camping. If we could take that out of the equation, I'd probably pick Glastonbury over Coachella just because I know the crowd would be a vibe.
Yeah.
Like, and
yeah,
like,
it's
do you know what I
always
mean?
a vibe, yeah.
Like crowds in Europe generally, like all the festivals that I've been to in Europe and the UK, the vibe has just been top tier. Even have you seen those videos where they're comparing like UK people watching Giveon versus Americans watching Giveon? Like everyone from the UK at Wireless was like singing along, they knew
Yeah.
word for word, they were like they're passionate about it. And everyone in America is just like, hi.
Yeah.
It's just not the same
Even
vibe.
at Drake, because there was Drake and J. Cole concert recently, and they did in the morning, and there was nobody singing.
Which is shocking to me because when we saw Drake in Vegas, that was a
But
highlight.
the old school songs, nobody was really singing. They were singing like, what's his name? 21 more.
That's true, actually.
Maybe it's just they're too young to know. What about you? Would you recommend it?
I am going to stick to saying that I think UK festivals are a better vibe. I think Coachella isn't really about the music. It's just
Yeah.
about saying you went there. And if you're not the sort of person who wants to go and take pictures for Instagram, what's there for you, really?
Yeah.
Like it's an image thing.
Unless the lineup is like 10-10.
And it rarely is. And also the fact that you buy your tickets, you don't know who the lineup is. I guess you do that
Yeah,
at
it's
Glastonbury
kinda
too.
crazy.
But I don't think I've ever seen like Glastonbury always has artists that I don't think I know and I
They
probably
had
wouldn't
Sugar
listen
Babes
to.
last year.
That's what I'm saying. However, they always have someone good that I know, like I can roll with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So I think I'd probably pick Glastonbury over Coachella, even though I haven't been to Glastonbury. So maybe I'll go to Glastonbury and then we can do this again.
When is it?
No idea.
Like, it's probably cheaper as well, to be fair.
I don't think it is. I think it's really hard to get tickets.
Yeah, it is.
Like I remember one girl when I
Resale.
used to work in an office, we had to get set up. Every 5 people were sitting at the computer when the tickets dropped, and only one of us got tickets for her. That's crazy.
I don't have time for that. But then I'd done that with Coachella though.
Yeah,
I
you
had
did.
like 3 different devices.
I think if you really want to go to something, you'll make it work. You'll make it happen.
you just get resale.
There's also resale. Do you know what's meant to be really good about Glastonbury? They send you like this like ticket thingy with your face on it, so you can't just give your ticket away. You
What
can't
if you're
just.
selling it.
I don't know how that works. I don't think you can do that. I think if you have a ticket, you have a ticket. Yeah. But anyway, good times.
That's it.
That's it. That's a wrap on this ep. We hope that you enjoyed our ep, guys. We hope you like, subscribe, follow. You do all the things you got to do. Oh my God, we're going to Marrakesh.
We are.
We're going to Marrakesh.
We're going to Marrakesh and Iceland.
We're going to Marrakesh. We're going to Iceland.
And we're going to Bali.
We're going to Bali.
With
and we're going
y'all.
to Iceland. And you guys can sign up.
Yeah.
So click on links in the bios and Instagram.
I mean,
and
Bali
everything
is
else.
diminishing very quickly, but
Bali has only a couple spots left, but Marrakesh just launched and Iceland just launched. So sign the hell up. And we'll see you at the next one. Ciao.